We know that one reservoir didn't have water. Even worse, I'll give you some more truths. She cut the fire budget, but she said that doesn't affect us going forward. But the chief said it did. I'll give you even more. You've got scores of fire trucks that are sitting in their fire buildings because they don't have the proper repairs in place or the proper pieces and equipment to repair the fire truck. Almost 100 of them in and around Los Angeles. I mean, these things are happening. You want to attack Woods, you want to attack Trump, you want to attack Elon Musk. Well, they didn't have the water, did they? The forests weren't cleaned, were they? You're going to have an investigation into what happened. We know what happened. We know who's responsible. Joy Reid, who has a primetime show on MSNBC. She gets no ratings, but Comcast thinks she's important. They re-upped her contract, even though they cut her salary, but they re-upped her contract. This woman is a bigot. She is a hater. She hates the country. She's the worst of all the people on TV, and there's many who are really horrendous, but she is the worst of the worst. And so what does she do during a time like this? She goes after Elon Musk. You see, Elon Musk is a boogeyman now. I don't know Elon Musk. I told you I met him once. Nice enough, barely spoke. But he's done a lot of great things. I don't agree with everything he's done with communist China, but he's done a lot of great things. I mean, Tesla's a big company. His space company, if we can get those 2 astronauts out of space, it's going to be because of him and other things that he's done. And so we're supposed to hate him now. Why? Because he backed Donald Trump. You know, when he was an Obama Democrat, he was great. That is, when he was a leftist, a liberal, he was great. But now that he took over Twitter, he's fixed Twitter in many regards. And now that he helped Donald Trump in his campaign and donated, what, $145 million, something to that effect? And now he's going to work with Ramaswamy and try and look to cut the size of government with this Doge enterprise. So we have to hate him now. We have to destroy him. I find that from some of the individuals also in MAGA who seem to think they represent MAGA when they don't. They're a member of MAGA like 100 million other people, and they don't speak for it. But so now it's time to trash Elon Musk. And I might add that yesterday, it was reported, I guess 2 days ago now, that the Securities and Exchange Commission, 6 days before Biden leaves office, 6 days before we have new individuals running the SEC, has opened a lawsuit and an investigation against Elon Musk and his purchase of Twitter. They waited right to the very end. Lawfare goes on. These people are evil. They're evil. Well, let's hear what the genius, Joy Reid, America's bigot, thanks to Comcast, had to say. Go.
The people of Los Angeles are fighting not just a fire, but also the lies about the fires. The lies spread...
The people of Los Angeles are not paying attention to you, you moron. They're not even listening to Gavin Newsom anymore and his lies. They've been lied to by their government. They've been lied to by the Democrat Party and their media. And now they circle the wagons. Does this woman sound like she gives a damn about anybody who was affected by anything going on in California? No. Immediately runs to the defense of Newsom. Why? Because he's the great white knight, I guess. He's the guy who's supposed to be their next nominee. And so they have to do everything they can to circle the wagons. There she is. Go.
Just by the incoming nominal president, but also by his boss.
Oh, he's a nominal president, the incoming nominal president. No, he's the president. Election denier, no? Go ahead.
Shadow President Elon Musk, who tried
Just listen to the lies and the slime, right? And all at once, his boss, Elon Musk. Trump's not the real president. Look what they're saying and doing to poor Newsom. It's just, go ahead.
Failed over the weekend to get a fire official to backstop his lies about the lack of available water.
In Malibu along the coast, there was no shortage of water. In the Palisades, there was a shortage of water at a certain point. Or is that not accurate?
Well, we were flowing just an amount of water that the system couldn't overbear. That we're just overbearing, just because of how much water these firefighters were utilizing.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. All right. Thanks, guys.
California Governor Gavin Newsom posted
I must be missing something. The guy said we were slowing the amount of water going to the firefighters. She says, see, that's proof that they didn't run out of water. Well, if they didn't run out of water, why didn't they put the fires out? I mean, it didn't make any sense. Go ahead.
weird live stream saying Musk was exposed by firefighters for his own lies. The governor also accused the world's richest billionaire of encouraging looting during these wildfires after Musk said Newsom has decriminalized looting in his state, which is also a lie.
Really? Oh, okay. So all those looters and all that stealing that's going on, your imagination. This propaganda media at MSNBC, I mean, they said they're going to spin it off and do something about it. We're all waiting because America needs a real media, and we don't have one. Go ahead.
And speaking of billionaires who lie, you also have the real estate mogul and failed candidate for Los Angeles Mayor Richard Caruso.
Oh, okay. And we have the failed candidate for president, Kamala Harris, who was yapping away. But what is the problem with Richard Caruso? He's a Republican who ran as a Democrat to become the mayor of LA, and he almost won. And he is a real estate investor and developer. I don't understand. Why are we always attacking people that actually do stuff? Karen Bass had her head so far up Castro's ass, she would go there every 6 months to Cuba. She's a Marxist. That's what she is. And not a good one. She's a Castroite. And so this guy is an American capitalist, and so we're supposed to hate him. Go ahead.
Who, along with has-been actor James Woods, has been spreading harmful lies about Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass since the fires began. Here is Woods with Black Santa truther Megyn Kelly.
With what? With black what?
Black Santa truther.
Black Santa truther? Comcast, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Here we have things going on in California that are heartbreaking, that are horrendous, tragedy like we haven't seen in terms of wildfires. And you have this fool on there, and all she's doing is running to defend all these people and trash anybody who dares to question them. Is that really what you want at MSNBC? A platform for a mental midget like this? Go ahead.
Here's what happened in our neighborhood. All the houses are on fire on our street. The fire trucks got up there, but there was no water because Karen Bass didn't fill the reservoirs. So all the fire reservoirs were not, so the fire trucks are there, they couldn't pump water.
None of that is true.
No, all of it is true. We know that one reservoir didn't have water. Even worse, I'll give you some more truths. She cut the fire budget, but she said that doesn't affect us going forward. But the chief said it did. I'll give you even more. You've got scores of fire trucks that are sitting in their fire buildings, in the fire stations, because they don't have the proper repairs in place or the proper pieces and equipment to repair the fire truck. Almost 100 of them in and around Los Angeles. I mean, these things are happening. You want to attack Woods, you want to attack Trump, you want to attack Elon Musk. Well, they didn't have the water, did they? The forests weren't cleaned, were they? You're going to have an investigation into what happened. We know what happened. We know who's responsible. And now you're trying to throw shiny objects out there. We're supposed to chase James Woods and supposed to chase Donald Trump and Elon Musk. Pretty damn unbelievable. Good job, MSNBC.
For all this and much more, sign up for LEVIN TV.